South African pastor Joshua Mhlakela has come under fire after his prophecy that the rapture would occur between 23rd and 24th September 2025 failed to materialize. Mr. Mhlakela had, during a July interview on Cincy, declared he was a billion% sure of the date, claiming Jesus told him the rapture would align with Rosh Hashanah, the Jewish New Year. The date I have come with is the final one, and there is no other date. The gospel has reached the world, he said at the time, warning that no human being on this earth is ready for what is coming. The prediction sparked panic among some South Africans, with believers resigning from jobs, selling properties, and even cashing out pensions in preparation. The failed prophecy has since triggered a storm of criticism online. Many users are calling on the pastor to publicly apologize for misleading people, with others demanding the return to the same place where he said it, to retract his claims. Mr. Mhlakela's prediction came weeks after Ghanaian preacher Ebo Jesus claimed the world would be submerged in 3 years of continuous rainfall beginning 25th December, leading him to begin building a modern-day ark. Let's talk about religion and society. What are your thoughts on this report?
For a Christian, we all expect the second coming of Jesus Christ and the rapture of the church. And the Bible clearly gives some signs that will precede the coming of Jesus Christ. Jesus himself also said, the hour and the day no man knows except the Father. Now, that doesn't mean that people cannot maybe fairly have an idea, because if he has given these signs that this is what would happen, if I give you a sign that, oh, if you come visiting me, when you get to my street, these are some of the things you will see. So when you approach such place and you begin to see some of those signs, I said, you begin to wonder if you have gotten close to me. So depending on how certain you are with those signs I gave you, which you have seen, you can confidently. For example, if you approach the gate, I told you that after the transformer, you see 1 tree. After the tree, you see a purple tree. After the purple tree, you see the black gate. So by the time you see all these things and get to the black gate, you probably will put a call and say, I'm at the gate.
Right.
Now, but there would also be a danger if there are other places that have such features, and maybe, and you see those features and say you're at the gate, I come out and you're not there. So, what I think is this: each time people claim that they have been misled by a Christian preacher, I'm not talking of religion, I'm talking about the Christian preacher. You see, if you must live by the Christian tenet, make an effort to study the Bible for yourself. The Bible talked about the Berean Christian. They were commended. Why were they commended? After they have been taught, they went back to confirm if those things were so. So if you would have believed that, you probably would have gone back to check if the scriptures did say the rapture will happen during the Jewish New Year, like he said, and check it and believe it. So if he should apologize to those who believed him,
would they get their jobs back? What about their pensions? What about their houses?
That was their decision to make. Because even when Jesus talked about the coming of Jesus, I remember sometime in the Bible, Paul warned certain, I think it was in Thessalonians also, and he called them foolishness, because some people said, oh, Jesus was coming soon. So they stopped what they were doing, they stopped working, they stopped. And he warned, he said, if any man stop work, if you will not work, don't eat. So, and when Jesus spoke, he even said something like, it will be like every other day, people will go about their business. So there was no injunction in the Bible where the Bible said, oh, because rapture is going to happen in 7 days, you resign from your work. I want to ask, if you resign from your work and cash out your pension, what were you going to do with the pension? Were you supposed to use it in heaven or something? So I think those people have themselves to be blamed. Maybe they were not properly taught to, because, yes, Jesus was come, but there was no injunction that you should resign from your job. I mean,
and wait.
He can miss if he comes now. We are here. The question that should concern you is, would he find me worthy to go with him? It is not about the location, whether he found me in Zoba, ATN, or somewhere else. If he comes here and we're here and he found me worthy, you probably find the seat empty while I'm sitting here.
Right.
So you didn't have to, they didn't have to leave their job. That in itself shows a poor understanding of the scriptures.
Why do you think people have let themselves have this poor understanding and being brainwashed so
Because
badly?
people have delegated thinking to some other person. As a student of social science, I know about delegated legislation, delegated responsibility and all that. But I do tell people, I dare to tell people, don't delegate thinking to some other people. See, I can delegate everything to you, everything and anything to you. Help me do this. Take charge of this for me. But I shouldn't delegate my thinking to you. When it comes to thinking, I should be thinking for myself. I shouldn't have a situation where you think for me. I mean, I can trust you that you're a good thinker and you think and say, why not do this thing this way? But the final responsibility to accept your thinking lies with me. And it's because why I will accept your thinking or not is because that's your thoughts. I have, sort of reviewed it, which is also a product of thinking, and find that, oh, chunk of this is it. I have to work with it. So the consequences of it will now be mine. It was originally your thinking, but I have accepted it and gone through it critically and accepted it. So yes, you can rely on people for counsel. You can talk to people, but don't delegate thinking to other persons. No matter what happens, keep your thinking. That's why I started with talking about those Berean Christians. They were commended. They were not chastised. They were commended that, oh, this is the way to go. After they had been taught, they went back to confirm if those things were so. And, if they could do that centuries back, when probably there was no written, but how were they doing that? But today you have all the materials to go confirm. You have the Bible probably on your phone. You have the hard copy at home. So when the guy tells you Matthew chapter so say so thing, even right there you can confirm if those things are so. If you fail to confirm, then you have yourself to blame.